Okay, we just spent a beautiful Shabbos here in upstate New York at TheZone, together with a longtime friend of the Oorah family, Charlie Getzel Segal. Now, Charlie or Getzel, however you're more comfortable with, can you tell us, please, how you found the Oorah family, how you joined the Oorah family, a little bit about your background?
Well, let me begin by saying that we're on our fifth meal of the day, and I don't know if we're going to have a sixth, but everyone out there is missing this. How did I get to Oorah? It's an interesting story. We used to live in Connecticut, and we would go down there, 3.5 hour ride to go to services at Chabad. And my wife says, turned to me one day and says, "That's crazy. The Chabad's all over the place." So what we did was we ended up looking on the internet. We found Rabbi Rabashkin in Oorahthon, which is about 50 minutes from here. And we go there, there's no shul. So we're walking around and we're just standing in front of a house, and the gentleman comes out. It's Rabbi Rabashkin. We ask him about coming to services, and I made the mistake of asking him if I should wear a suit and tie, to which he replies, "You should go to Oorah because this is a college town." That doesn't mean he excludes us and we still go there. But he says, "I'm going to put you in contact with someone named Yisrael Schwartz," which many people may know. And he got us here. He either talked to the Mints or the Oorah organization about 10 years ago. And it's been a wonderful experience. And my friend Moshe, who's over here, also had the same experience through Yisrael. And we're known as the three Levites from upstate New York.
Okay, amazing. Now, have you ever joined any of the Oorah programs? Have you ever experienced of any of the different things that Oorah has to offer?
Absolutely. One of the most important things about Oorah is Torahmates. It's heartwarming. You could be watching TV, you could be on the computer, or you could be learning with your Torahmates. And it's really a down-home experience for everybody, and it's different because it's not just reading a text, and you could be doing a Navi or a Chumash or whatever, but you're actually interacting with different people. Some of my Torahmates are from up here, of course, Moshe. Someone's from Long Island. There's others from Brooklyn. So anyone who is out there listening to us right now, it's a big mistake and a shame if you don't have a Torahmate, and you should call Oorah and set it up right now.
Well, that's amazing. You just mentioned a couple of Torahmates. How many Torahmates do you have?
I actually have 5 Torahmates. Again, we do different things, Navi, Chumash, Gemara. So it's you choose with your Torahmate, and Oorah really helps set them up for you. They put you together with someone who can teach you, or you learn with you. That's a better way to put it.
Amazing. I know you've been to many events over here. So can you tell us a little bit about the experience of coming to, whether it's one of the Chagim or the Shabbatons? Have you ever spoke over here or been part of anything that what goes on over here? And what could you tell us a little bit about your experiences?
Okay, well, the first time I ever came here, a strange rabbi came up to me and says, "We want you to give a speech." And I must have given him that look in the eye. So he says, "You can speak for under 30 seconds if you want." We all were sitting inside the ballroom, and they called on me like third. And what I said to the people was, "Have you ever known an attorney that can speak for less than 30 seconds? Everybody laughed. That was the end of it. It didn't matter what I said. One of the things I did say was, when you come here, you're in Hashem's country. Look around you, people. It's beautiful. And if you look at the people here in the background, you'll see everybody smiling. And they're not smiling at what I'm saying. They're smiling because they're having a great time."
That's right. Amazing. And what about, can you tell us a little about your experience about the actual events itself? Like, do you have a favorite event that you enjoy coming to? Is there, whether it's a Rosh Hashanah, a Sukkot, a Passover?
Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. I come from a different background. I came here. Everybody's friendly. They want to know what you want to learn. No one is ever aggressive or in your face. And that's one of the great warm things about Oorah. So I've been to many of the events. I like them all. There's men's weekend, women's weekend, the holidays, the Shabbatons that we're at tonight. Everything is wonderful and well done.
Amazing. Now, I know by every event we have, let's say, an Ask the Rabbi session. Is that something you can tell us about your experiences with, let's say, the Ask the Rabbi session?
Well, I'm kind of shy and I really never ask the questions. I listen to the answers and the responses of the minces who have been very, very, very kind to me. We also have dueling rabbis where we'll be told to be quiet so we can listen to them argue over some Jewish law or fact. Very, very interesting stuff. And I'm sure everyone out there would really, really enjoy it. So come on.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, I know that you mentioned that you're from locals over here now, but you also have made the trip all the way. Part of the year you spend in, I believe you said Florida. You had mentioned to me earlier. Now, you're over here now for the, for this Shabbaton. Do you enjoy it up here in the mountains more, or is Florida better than this? Now, answer honestly.
Actually, it's the best of both worlds. The difference for Florida is I am within, and I never knew this because I bought my place unseen off the internet. I'm within walking distance of Chabad, so I can go there for every Shabbos, which is really, really, really nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Have you felt that this, to the Torahmate experience, how have you felt that it impacted your life in any way? I guess explaining to other people, encouraging them to want to take it. Like, what have you felt that you've gained or, taken out of this program specifically that, other people could really gain from?
Well, it's kind of an embarrassing question because, as I said, I come from a different background. We were never taught Gemara or told about the Mishnah or anything, or the Nabis or anything like that. So that's, a great thing that, and I said already that you'll get hooked up with someone who you can learn with. You'll find it's very, very smooth. Within, 10 minutes, you're going to be best friends, and that'll continue forever for years and years and years.
Okay, amazing. You mentioned earlier that you feel like this place is like Hashem's, Hashem's country. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? In which way is this place like Hashem's country? What do you feel that when you're here, like, could you tell us a little bit about the experience and which parts of it makes you have that feeling?
Well, again, there's three of us locals. We all have beautiful homes with beautiful views. I actually, look over a valley. There are no houses to look at. Everybody has a minimum of 10 acres. Wow. So it's kind of amazing. I did live in the suburbs for many, many, many years, and we just love it up here. Now, of course, Florida is a different experience. We're in a condo. You can't go anywhere. You can't go in the elevator. You can't go in the halls without meeting and talking to people. So here, you're kind of like isolated. It's the best of both worlds, as I said before. It's very, very nice.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And it's really, I'm actually blown away with 5 Torahmates. I don't know that many people that even have that amount. And that is something that's actually an inspiration to me. And I'm sure to many, many others. And okay, we appreciate you taking the time out for us tonight.